How's it going, everybody? It's PJ for Pete_J on YouTube, PJ Play on Twitch. We're in American Truck Simulator. We are taking part in the Hearts in Bloom event. It is a new event. As you can see, I've already completed one run. That was in Euro Truck Simulator 2. If you'd like to see that, please just go back in the video section, and the very first Euro Truck Simulator 2 video you see as you move backwards, it should be that one. I'll mark it Hearts in Bloom #1 so you'll know. The other thing I forget to do every time is I appreciate you being here. I'm glad you found me. Hopefully you'll enjoy the video. If you do, I would appreciate it if you could give me a like. If you enjoy, take a look around the channel. If you enjoy some of the other stuff, subscribe and follow and help me and help my channel grow. I would really appreciate that. But for now, let's talk about this new event, the Hearts in Bloom. We have to use external contracts. And we have to help achieve a community goal of 600,000 deliveries. Don't worry, I'm going to get this all. I'll get it all straight here in a minute. Okay. Using external contracts, we have got to use either Euro Truck Simulator 2 or American Truck Simulator, or both. I'm planning on trying to use both. There's 14 runs. I'm hoping to do 7 in each. So this would be the first in American Truck Simulator. We have to help the community achieve their goal of delivering 600,000 deliveries of Valentine presents cargo. And if we do that, if we achieve our personal goal, which is to complete 4 of those runs, we will get a Hearts blanket, which will be a reward that we get to put into our cab and our trucks. And the community goal, if we help to complete that, we'll get the Cupid's cap rewards. So hopefully I'm showing pictures of those. You'll be able to see those up on the screen, and that's where we're at. The other thing is, for people who have been following my channel, thank you so much. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. I really like having you around. If you want to drop a comment, I would always love to hear from you. That's one part that I seem to be missing out on. I get a few comments here and there, and I really appreciate it. Obviously, if you want to reach out, I've always love to hear what you have to say. We also have the 1.58 update. And because of that, I had to repark, although that's where I parked when we let off last time. So I just chose New Orleans. I tend to do that in those situations. I try to stay where I was anyway. So, but you will be seeing some changes to the GUI, or the GUI, the graphical user interface. So there's been some changes, and I will go over those during this run. But for now, what we want to do is we want to pick a contract. The other thing is, I noticed that quite by accident, I like to watch a fellow YouTuber by the name of Custard Prophet. I find him enjoyable. I like watching his videos. I've recently realized that I seem to be following in his footsteps to a certain extent. So let's try to get out of that, and let's try to get out on our own a little bit here. So we're going to browse the contracts. We're in New Orleans. All right, I think we're going to grab this one from the USBB in New Orleans to the Eli Max in Pine Bluff, Arkansas. It's 446 miles. It'll take us 8 hours and 19 minutes to get there. We have 13 hours and 39 minutes to complete the order. It's 39,683 pounds. We'll make $35,683. That's $79.30 a mile. Wait, that's Texarkana. We're going to... I just read the wrong one. 3 hours and 50 minutes to get it done. 39,683. Same weight. USBB in New Orleans to the Eli Max in Pine Bluff. 35,978. That's $79.30 a mile. It's a standard delivery. So we'll begin that delivery. And as I was telling you, I wanted to go north because I'm going to try and change up the route, because I want to discover what I believe is a hidden roadway that I found. I missed during the run, but I found when I was doing the editing. So I want to go back and really kind of run it. Also, I think there is, it's not a hidden roadway, but there's one roadway in New Orleans that I'm interested in. I keep talking about the French Quarter and trying to find the French Quarter and all that stuff. And All right, so the first thing we're going to do before we go anywhere, we're going to take a look. Here is the new graphical user interface. If you look down in the lower right-hand corner, you still have your map there. You got your speed reading. You can see your information bar is scrolling information there. You got the date and the time. You have how long you have before you need to get some rest. You got your map, and then of course you've got that's the first. The white numbers are your distance to your destination, and the blue numbers are obviously the amount of time you have to complete it. Over on the left, in the lower left-hand corner, we have use spacebar to start the ignition. Well, I have to turn on there we go. All right, so we got to turn on the lights. You can see, I hear honking. Up in the upper left-hand corner, it's got the kind of the help situation. So I'm going to kind of go through it, and as you get them done, they disappear, as you can see. In the lower left-hand corner, you can see there's a speedometer. It's got in the center that big number. That's your speedometer, your direction. It's also got your RPMs. That's the outside numbers in the circle, and the red line tells you your RPMs. The turn signals, left, right. The green light shows you your headlights are on. If you go to horn, that does nothing. But if you hit K, those are your brights, and you can see that there. You also have in that bar in the middle is your fuel tank. So that's your new graphical user interface, your GUI. You can also just turn the whole thing off, and then it's gone, so you have nothing to worry about. Those help lines up there, those are there for those of us who may just be starting out. Where's my lights? Bring up my graphical user interface. Do I have my lights on? I don't have my lights on. Okay. Headlights are on. There we go. Now, turn this off again. I want to take a look at the map. There's a way to increase the size of the map. We're coming out of here. We're going to make a left. Where are we right now? There's the, okay. I'm just trying to get my bearings here before we get started. I got to turn my wipers on. That's my new van. I got the, this paint job was a gift from my daughter to me for my birthday. So I am cruising that right now. So we're going to get in. I don't have my parking brake on. I don't. There's the parking brake. Okay, so we're going to take off. Also, they've done some stuff to the truck, and so it drives a little bit differently. And I'll be honest with you, I like it. I like the way it goes.
Turn left.
It drives. Nobody coming from that direction. Nobody coming from that direction. Quick info. Use F1 for quick info. Okay, you're distracting me now. Overview of your status and convenient for shortcuts. F1. Okay, here's quick info. Job details, Valentine gifts, New Orleans, beverage and bottling to Pine Bluff, Eli Max. Okay. Damage, we're at zeros. Local regulations, Louisiana. City is 30. That's pretty cool. 55 on local roads. Photo mode, service, vehicle adjustment, widget options. Okay. Controls. All right. So this, there you go. So you hit your F1 button and you'll get a kind of a quick menu to kind of give you some info and let you know what's going on. Mapping options. So you could also go, you could map right from there, which is pretty cool. I'm not going to do that right now, but there's our card. I always like to grab that too before I take off. Okay. And I'm still driving. Okay, quick info. Overview of your status and convenient shortcuts. Okay, we did all that. Thank you. Thank you for all that. Somebody try to pass.
Turn left.
All right, I've never been to the USBB here in New Orleans.
Turn left.
All right, there's our sign right there on the right-hand side, so we're going to go ahead and pull in. USBB, here we come.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Oop, I think I went a little too far. All right, so we got the USBB. Let's find our load. Should be just around the corner. Yeah, there it is. I got the stacks, and looking out the window is a lot less helpful than than he used to be. So I'm trying to get much better at using the...
Let's do this.
All right, parking brake on, put it in gear. Let's step outside, take a look. There she is. I do like the new liveries. We'll go ahead and hit the T-bar and take possession of the load. Fifth wheel is locked, raising the legs and attaching the cables. And as you can see, those cables are attached, boy. All right, so there we go. Can we go around back now and check? I cannot go around back. I was hoping to check the lights, but anyway, we're gonna assume they're working because, you know, that's what I got. So we will check the map and let's take a look. Now, there is a viewpoint here. And where was here's the gas station. And I believe I came off here, and this, I believe, is a hidden roadway. So since it's an external market, since we have time, we're not rushing, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to change our... I'm going to go this way. And then I want to go back up here. And I want to go here. Nope. We can delete that there. Let's go here. All right, so they just want us to turn around up there. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go up this way, come back around and down this way, then we're going this way. So this is going to take us a little bit longer than we had initially envisioned, but like I say, I want to find those things because I think it's going to be worthwhile. And we'll get that one photo spot.
Time to hit the road.
Yes, ma'am. And parking brake is off. And we are going to be pulling out. And they have done something to the throttle. I'll have to relook at the 1.58 info sheet. But I sense it. I feel it. You know.
Right.
And again, I've never driven a big rig, so I can't say whether or not it's more realistic, but it does feel more responsive. Definitely, at first I was saying it's more sensitive, but I don't think it's not so much just sensitivity, it's responsiveness. It seems more responsive. I know in Euro Truck Simulator 2, when I was driving that earlier, even the steering wheel, I use a Thrustmaster TMX, and
get ready to turn left.
It just, like I say, even the steering wheel just feels slightly more responsive than it used to. So it's been fun, and I'm enjoying it. I didn't want to miss the light, so I came at it a little hard, but.
And then turn right.
But I think it worked. Keep right and then turn right.
Turn right.
Well, I think we're merging. East 10 or West 10. I think I'm going west, right?
Keep left.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think I'm going West 10 because we're in New Orleans. I don't know how much further east we can go. All right. Oh, I was going to look for that other, there's a small...
Caution, please mind speed.
Oops, sorry, am I going too fast? Yeah, I'm doing about 40 in a 35. All right, I'll show you that in a minute. Whoop, 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 whoop. Bring it down, bring it down.
Keep left.
Jeez, oh Pete. Causeway Boulevard South, deactivate wipers. We did it. All right, and so that's the thing too with those little pop-ups. I'm sure I could go in and turn them off, but I think the thing about it is that once you do it, it shuts them off too. So I will probably have them off for the next run, but for now I'm going to keep them on. My little scarecrow's hand is kind of in my way there.
Keep right, and then
Keep right.
exit right.
Okay. All right, this is going to be the runaround as we get to
Exit right.
that area for the photo spot. So this is Hammond. Doing about 50. I think it's fine for me right now. Because I'm a little lost, Joe. Oh, did you hear that? I'm starting to find, especially with the Louisiana DLC, that listening is a big thing. You know, you got the Delta Blues and to be honest with you, all the birds you can hear and stuff like that it's pretty cool. So you really want to try and keep your windows open as much as possible. Although to be honest with you, oh, what am I doing here? I'm doing very fastly. Okay, I'm doing about 63. Let's lock it in. So I locked in 63. If we bring up the GUI, down in the lower left-hand corner, you can see it shows you the green speed indicator. That's telling you that I've locked in my cruise control at 61 miles per hour. So that's helpful. And if I go ahead and I turn off the cruise, because it's 65, and I was just saying in my last video with this truck, this is a relatively new truck for me. I just picked it up not too long ago.
Keep right, and then exit right.
That I'm not 100% comfortable with the dashboard,
right.
You know? So I was saying that I prefer the digital readout because you can see it at a glance. But it kind of feels like cheating to me though too. So I don't want to rely on it too much, but I did want you guys to get a look at the new graphical user interface down there, and we're going to come around here. Looks like I'm going to stay in the right-hand lane because
Keep right, and then turn right.
Yeah, I didn't see that sign. Sorry, I was looking at the traffic next to me. What do we got?
Turn right.
Covington, Mandeville. All right. We're going right.
Keep right.
We're going to keep right. We're going to Mandeville. Mandeville, I'm assuming Mandeville. Mandeville. We're coming around. We went the long way around.
Caution, please mind the speed limit.
45. What do we got here? Okay, we can't go there. This is the Lake Pontchartrain Causeway. All right, I got to go through here, but then I'm going to make a right. Thank you for using the Pontchartrain Causeway. You got it, my man. I'm all over it, Chief. We're going in here. Right? Yeah, I was gonna say. This is the Lake Pontchartrain Causeway. Up on the grass a little bit, but that's all right. Don't turn right, it says. You want to proceed straight. Beautiful time of day, huh? To be at the Pontchartrain, 6:13 p.m. Sun's kind of coming down a little bit. Little bit. All right, parking brake on. Use the following key to stop the engine. No, I'm not doing that. I have my own key. Well, I guess I gotta use the key. Here we go. right, folks. So the Lake Pontchartrain Causeway. Now, I got a question. I got a question for y'all out there. If you can answer it, I'd love to hear it. If not, I might put the answer in myself. But does anybody remember the movie True Lies with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jamie Lee Curtis and can't think of the other guy. Tom Roseanne Barr's ex-husband. But the movie True Lies was there was a bridge sequence that was on a big long bridge like we just saw in the Lake Pontchartrain video. And I was just wondering, was it shot on Lake Pontchartrain or was that shot on Florida? Because I think there's also another long bridge like this in Florida. So I guess we got the end of the day rush here. It's like we're idling at 600 RPM driving. Use throttle or up and Y-axis or down to move forward or reverse. Look, I'm not moving because there's traffic, dude. It's not, it's talking to me like I've forgotten how to drive my truck. No, dude. No, dude. Are my windows down? Because it sounds... No, they're up. Okay. Alright, so there we go. 51 miles per hour. Let's, 55 miles per hour. I'd like to get out and, let's drive the Lake Pontchartrain Causeway together. I would prefer if I was on cruise, because I'm not sure. 55. Where are we at? We're at 45. This is 50. Get it up to 55. I'm gonna lock it in right there. Okay. Here we are going over the Lake Pontchartrain Causeway. I don't like that truck in front of me. He doesn't seem like he's... Alright, so we got that photo. I mean, that discovery point. I think we got to get back on our route now to get...
Go straight on.
Thank you, dear. Don't hit that car. This is kind of cool. What's over there? The Wonderland RV, I believe. Winterland? Wonderland? I think it's Wonderland. Wanderlust. I'm sorry. Wanderlust RV. I kind of dig that. That's a relatively new industry that's been brought into the game, and I do like it. I do like it.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Baton Rouge. We'll get back in. Alright, so we're staying...
Right.
Yeah, we're going to stick, and we're heading probably the 10 west to Baton Rouge right now. Oops, sorry. Getting a little bit better at knowing the highways and byways of Louisiana. I've been cruising around for a while.
Caution, please mind the speed limit.
What's the speed limit, dear? 35. I think I'm doing 45.
Caution, please mind the speed limit.
Yeah, I was about to change to 60, and boom, 60.
Keep it right.
Alright, I got a car coming up here. Dude, you're going to have to move. You're not going to move, I'm going to take over. Merge left lane ends, we're going to keep going. some crazy drivers out here in Louisiana today. All right, so we're gonna get this hooked up. We are at 55 currently. The speed limit is 60, so I'm gonna get it up to about 63. I like going about 3 over. Typically, you make good time and you don't get hassled. Don't tend to pick up tickets or anything. We may get a little bit of stutter. I have an older machine. It's an i3 I think it's 8100. And I am using a NVIDIA RTX 1050 Ti, I think. It's a 1050 Ti, that I know. I'm not 100%. It's an RTX, right? I think so.
Keep left.
Keeping left. During times where they have major updates, like 1.58, it's not uncommon for my machine to stutter a couple of, during the first 1 or 2 runs right after that, but it usually settles in pretty quickly, and we have no issues after that. Again, I give a lot of credit to SCS software. Again, like I said, I don't have the biggest, the best, or the fastest or most, prolific computer, and yet this game still looks beautiful on my machine. So kudos to you. Thank you for not moving on and forgetting about us older folk with our older machines, Thank you for keeping us relatively in the loop here. Okay, so we're keeping left. Activate the high beams, the K button. All right, we're gonna hit the K button here in a second. Got my K button on, there you go. And like I say, I'm pretty sure you could probably turn those little help balloons off, but for me it's a situation where you can also just let them be, and you'll be able to see it. Here's us going, we're gonna be going over the Mississippi here. We did this at night the other day. Lights are coming on. There she is, the mighty Mississippi. Stories of Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Hound and all those. I'm just kidding.
Keep right. And
all right.
Turn right.
We gotta keep right. I'm gonna pump the brake a little bit. There's nobody over there. Like I told you before, I've got that.
Turn right.
I've got that mirror on the front of my hood, and that's so I can at least see if if there is somebody over there. I can see them at a glance. So from right here, I can see the right-hand lane because that small hood mirror is there. And again, it's not great, but it at least gives you a heads up as to whether or not something is there that you need to be aware of. I think I'm gonna have to make a left here, because I think we are coming up to city of Port Allen. Port Allen, Louisiana. They got a picket. If I hit my M to take a look at, yeah, see, no, actually it's gonna be right this time. Cool. Undiscovered roadway. I'm all about undiscovered roadway. We're going up into Arkansas. I still need to come back and hit Monroe. I think once I hit Monroe, I will have discovered every city in Louisiana, and not just discovered, but I think delivered to. And that's the goal, is not just discovering the cities by driving through them. I get it, all that stuff, but it does feel like winning on a technicality kind of thing, Like I'd much rather make at least a delivery there or a pickup from there. Yeah, that refinery is so good looking. I mean, at night when they got it all lit up, that thing is freaking beautiful. I believe it's a refinery, right? I think it's fuel, it's gas, some kind of deal. But I've seen in others who I watch who drive truck, and they've got kind of the real world businesses that it's a Dow, they have it marked as a Dow Chemical situation. And for me, Dow Chemical is not fuel. It's a horse of another color. You know what I mean? So I'm not 100% sure what it is. I'm drifting off to the shoulder there. Now let's get back in because we are drifting off to the shoulder. But there it is. I mean, it's impressive. You know what I mean? It is an impressive sight. Those could be chemical back there, those circles. If I go one, and if I go this way, no, I went one, and then I go this way. Oh, that just did my, is it this one? That's it. You come here, and you go there, right? See those things, those circular things, I'm not sure, would that be fuel or just chemical? Not 100% sure. Pete, you don't have a green light. Suntico. Again, it must be chemical because that's not a fuel company. That's a chemical company. So I'm not sure what that is. I would like to look it up, and if I did, there will be a little information balloon here. Port Allen, right outside Port Allen, Louisiana. I'll take a look. I'll see what it's all about. Unfortunately, we're going to be hitting this. I got my auto brights on.
Keep right.
So you'll see when you see them flashing. That's because my auto brights are on. Okay, so if we come here, kind of coming into this place from the backside. Oops. All right, Pete, you gotta get it under control because you're jumping around like a
Get ready to turn right.
crazy person. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to go this way. And yeah, I'm kind of sad because now we're doing this hidden roadway
Turn right.
at night. All right, so if we come down this way,
Turn left.
I'm actually going to go right here, Sky, because I did not see any crosses over here.
Turn left.
Nope, right. We're going right. And this is like Louisiana Route 698 or something. 986. I wonder if that's an indication. New passage map updated. This is like residential here. Hold on. Parking brake. Drop the drone. Poplar Grove Plantation. Oh, come on. The principal residence at Poplar Grove was built as the Bankers Pavilion at the World's Industrial and Cotton Centennial Exposition, 1884 to 1885. In New Orleans, okay. Again, this would be, so is this it here? Yeah, I know. Is that the frame there for it? I guess so, yeah, because this would be somebody else's, this is somebody else's property here. So I think this is it. All right, let's get back in. Parking brake off. All right, again, I would have seen that a little bit better, well, a lot better in the daytime. You'd see that sign. That's what you're looking for, folks. If you're out and about, that's got a bar across, right? I can't tell. That does not have a bar across. Is that another hidden road? It is another hidden roadway. Okay. That's okay, Sky. You don't need to recompute.
Turn right.
I actually am going to try this.
Get ready to turn right.
Let's see what else they got here. That may just be a driveway to which will take us kind of around back of that one spot, but I assumed it had a bar across it, and it did not. Here it is right here. Don't hit it hard, in case it's not. Nope, it's not. Okay. There's an invisible wall there. Oop, 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 oop. Blurred that out a little bit too much, but that's okay. All right, so a little excursion,
Okay.
folks.
Let's find a new route.
There's the, again, I think it was just that Poplar Grove Plantation. I don't think it's that. I think it's that little, I think it was just that little, concrete border kind of thing that was kind of just the framework for the building. I think that's all it was.
Turn left.
All right.
Get
So that was
ready to
cool.
Turn right.
Wasn't as big as I thought it was going to be, but it's that's still pretty cool.
Turn right. Reroute.
These bus drivers are nuts. You just told me to turn right. And this was the roadway we did not use last time, so I came out that frontage road, which is over to the right. You can see that there. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's the other thing. The other on my
Right, and then turn right.
on my I'm not turning right. I'm going straight.
Turn right.
No.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Why is she,
Caution, please mind the speed limit.
why is she trying to get me to turn right? She's got me which way are we heading? I need my little compass there. We're heading west, which is okay. Now we should be heading northwest, right? Well, it still says west. I think we're okay.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Well, me and Sky, we have to have a conversation. I don't think I can go that way. That's closed off to me. Okay, so we are going this way. This is one of the reasons why I hesitate to follow hidden roadways, because I never know where. But this is definitely taking me out, only to be basically bringing me back the same way. I'm gonna get off the roadway. I'm gonna hit the, let's turn our lights off real quick. And we're gonna check the map. All right, what are we looking at here, Sky? I just need to reset navigation. There we go. Yeah, for some reason she had me coming back this way. But as you can see, that was it. Right along here is a point of interest, and it just takes you to the back of the Syntecto. So we're going to cruise.
Okay, here we go.
All right. Lights on. Parking brake off. Got our signal on. There we go. All right, so we've had our issue with our navigator repaired. This is a spillway right here, I believe. The Barrett Carrere spillway. And what happens is they will, I believe, is this, are we where I think I think we are? And I think these buildings, they move along like railroad tracks, so they can move back and forth. Some of them have cranes attached to them, and they have little lifting sections, which allows them to open that spillway when things start to get too high to help prevent flooding. And like I say, some of them that have the those cranes attached to them, they lift those that basically like lift the gates to allow water to spill into these areas. And like I said, that is in hopes that it will help prevent flooding.
Turn right.
All right, we got. Oh, whoa, whoa! You're going too fast, Bo. And then you slammed on the brakes. All right. Honestly, oof. I have a hard enough time when I only have one thing going on. I don't really need 12 things happening at the same time. All right, so this may be the same route back to that we've already taken, although it does not seem familiar to me. Frogs. Whoop, 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 whoop. River Gorge. Okay, so we've got drawbridge going up.
Go straight on.
Well. Should have a... Here comes the boat. Looks like it's a tug pushing something along. Oh, that's a barge. Barge coming through. They got the drawbridge up. That's some mighty precise. This is a mighty precise sailing they got to be doing right there, huh? Taking her through like a pro. Everybody wave to the skipper as he comes by. Hey, Skip. Now that looks like a lock because I think that gate is closed up there, right? So they closed that. Yeah, there's the other gate. Okay, so they closed that gate, and then they are going to, they will adjust the water level. I don't know if they actually do that in the game, though. Can I sit there and watch them operate the locks? That would be cool, wouldn't it? So yes, they change. I think they are. I think it's going up. Oh, sorry. I think it was going up. That was pretty cool. So we got the drawbridge, we got locks going in there, and like I say, it did seem to me as if I would love to have been able to sit there and watch that whole thing play out. But we got places to go and people to see, and I've already kept you longer than I probably should have. No, I'm not going to turn right. I've already seen that. I'm going to go and discover this section of...
Turn right.
No, that's okay. We've already seen that, Sky.
Finding a new route.
Don't bother. It's just a corner. We're just going around the corner. Relax, Sky.
Go straight on.
There's the old river dam. We were here. We came past here, so we did. We were basically following in our own footsteps, heading back up into Arkansas. We still got a long way to go. Again, I guess I did a little too much sightseeing, huh? And this section, again, is the spillway. You should see the cranes, I think, off of it, hanging off. There's, yeah, see that cranes hanging off there, over there? Yeah, and these, like I say, will move up and down the spillway. That one lifts with the internals. So it's got this internal lifting situation. Those yellow things come down, clamp onto the gates, and then pull it up and open the spillway. And from what I understand, the spillway is just basically like almost like swampland. It could be just basically unused land that they will flood. And will take the water as a way of helping to prevent more valuable land from being flooded, I guess, is what I'm saying. And then again, I could be wrong. And often am wrong, so.
Get ready to turn right.
Turning right is exactly what I wanted to do. But I think this will be a new roadway because I think when we came up here, we came from the left here. There's nobody there. East 84. I've said this for years and years, but I really want to make this a point this year is I really want to start laying out the route before I take off and doing graphical representations for the routes and the roadways that we're taking. My first run for the Hearts in Bloom was Drake's. I haven't seen a Drake's in a while. Was in Sweden, and quite literally it was just the E4. We took the E4 from Stockholm up to Umeå, Sweden. And that was it.
Straight on.
So I didn't really have much other stuff to do. This guy's buying ice cream at, what time is it? 2:48 in the morning? Dude, I think the police should be investigating at 1:53 in the morning. I'm sorry. Who's buying ice cream at 1:53 in the morning? And what day is it? It's Thursday. I mean, again, if it was a Friday or a Saturday night, you're like, okay, you're out hitting the clubs. Guy's maybe got a snoot full, decides, hey, I want some ice cream, because that's usually when you have really weird cravings, right? Is when you've been out and
keep right, and then exit right.
Maybe enjoyed yourself a little bit too much, and then all of a sudden you're like, hey,
Exit right.
I want corned beef and pistachio ice cream. And you're like, I don't think that's a good idea, dude. But I want it. Okay. North 65. So far, so good. No accidents.
Go straight on.
No tickets. How far are we from our destination? Oh, gooey. 3 hours.
Please mind the speed limit.
Up. 3 hours and 45 minutes, and I'm floating because I'm watching the GUI now. There it is. All right, we got 3 hours and 1 minute to make this delivery. Boy, I messed this up. I didn't realize. Oh, I got 3 hours and 1 minute in real time. Oh, okay. Again, I kind of lost my mind. The blue numbers are typically what you get when you're doing external contracts, and the reason why they're blue is because those are real world times. So I have 3 hours and 1 minute to do this, to finish this run, and in my time right now it's noon. Okay.
Go straight on.
So I have until 3 o'clock this afternoon to finish this job.
Please mind the speed limit.
Being 3 hours and 46 minutes from my destination that's game time. And so that could be in the next 15-20 minutes. So that's why I'm saying I kind of freaked out a little bit there, because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be. But the reality is, even though it's the same number of hours, it's actually different times. All right, so where are we now? And I got to get out of the habit of driving at night too, because again, it's awfully hard to look around when you can't see anything.
Caution, please mind the speed limit.
How about if I mind my lane? Oh, ho, 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 ho. All right, let's get back in. All right, it is 55.
Caution, please mind the speed limit.
Now 45. Resting places nearby. Okay. Again, I guess we go in. We're gonna go in here. I think we're gonna hit the rest sky, because that way I can get rid of this help window. And like I said, we're close enough, and we have more than enough time, because I will be done with this. Parking brake on. Turn the engine off. 1.2 million. Press and hold the following key to fill the fuel tank. Enter. $3.23 a gallon. Tank is fuel. Fuel. The tank is fuel. Parking brake off. Why did this guy just stop here? They've got a truck wash over here. That would be so cool if you could go through there and come out the other side and be spick and span, clean as a whistle. Is there enough room over here? I think I can get in here. This actually works out too, because now we can park and brake on. I don't think I'm good. I'm good. All right. So we're gonna turn off our lights, and then let's get some rest. And at least this way the sun will be up. There we go. Beautiful day. Parked with our fellow truckers here. Wow, this place does a pretty good business here. All right, let's get the engine going here. let's get back in. We got to get out of here. It's only one way, though. They want me to only go one way, but I got to go the other way. I got to get out over the median there. I'm well back, so nobody should pull up short. Once that one truck leaves, I got it, I think. Oh, there's another. What is that? Oh, he's carrying, okay. Prefab housing. I'm gonna get on it right after this guy here. Oh, yellow guy came out. Alright, he was going, I think he's, did he slam on it? No, he was going, okay, yeah, I thought so. Alright, that was good. Good stuff. Now we're out in the sunlight again, and we're making our way. It's 45 miles per hour here. Let's set our cruise control, and let's take over driving this truck, man. There we go, right there. Monroe to the left on 20, but I really need to get to Monroe. I have not made a delivery to
Caution,
Monroe yet.
please mind the speed limit.
Drop to 35, okay. I didn't see what the sign said. Frogs.
Caution, please mind the
trucks.
speed limit.
Drop to 25 now. Where are we? Okay, so this town does not have a name on the map. Just a generic town, although we did pass a nameplate up front. You think I got enough time to drop the drone and go see, or should we just... This light's gonna take forever. Two hours, 37 minutes, okay.
Go straight on.
We got oh, it's yellow. Yeah, we're gonna have to pull up before the tracks here.
Go straight on.
You got it, Sky. Let's just, we gotta wait for the light out there. This reminds me of a different town that we were in. And it was a town you had to get a photo of. Well, it had a photo spot in it. And I think you had to get it for the Parish Explorer. We got a Taco Kingdom. And why wouldn't they? 40 miles per hour.
Caution, please mind the speed limit.
We got out in front of that joker. Are those lights flashing or no? Nope. Okay. We are on the move. Don't have far to go. this one wrapped up, put in the books. We found a hidden roadway. We
Caution, please mind speed.
Sorry, yeah. I'm doing faster than I should. Mary's Cotton. Found a hidden roadway. We got a viewport. I'm gonna have to edit it because we did go a little over because of the fact that I kind of went on my own little wild excursion there. What if we go 6? Which one was it? Was it 7? It's 7. There you go. Flying low here a little bit. That turn kind of scared me a little. Arkansas, here we are. Local regulations, use F1 to open quick menu and see the current regulations and you okay. Current regulations are the city limits for Arkansas 30, local roads 55. All right. We got that one done. 45 miles per hour. We're going to get off the cruise control and we're going to pump the brake a little bit just to get her under control. The wacky tobacco. This is a wacky tobacco. All right, we're cruising through. Nope, come too far. I've come too far to give up now. I can do it. There we are. We've made it. Hooray for the good guys. All right, cruising through Arkansas. And I think we're taking a bit of a back road tour here. I definitely have not been on this roadway, so picking up a little bit more of Arkansas. Back down to 45.
Caution, please mind speed limit.
I know. Give me a second to adjust, woman, will you, please? Hikey. Schnikes. Hikey kashnikey. Hey, Sky, how far away are we?
Go straight on.
Hour and 17 minutes, 65 miles. How's it going to take us an hour and 17 minutes to go 65 miles? 50 miles per hour, I guess, right? Oh, speed trap. I caught you, dude. I caught you. Whoa, look at that. That's why I hang to the back, because that way I can float around in anybody's lane and it doesn't bother anybody. I'm not in danger of hitting anybody. I can just do what I want. Flat land here in Arkansas. Nice straight roadway. Somebody's growing dirt over there. So I don't know where this is going to leave us. Like I told you, I was kind of trying to get out from basically just rerunning the same places of some of the people that I watch, you know, so I wanted to get out and start doing my own thing. Definitely have the, there's another speed trap. We got the Hearts in Bloom event, definitely want to get that done. So, do I push on, get into Missouri? I'd really like to see St. Louis. Again, being a Midwestern boy, I've been to St. Louis more than a few times in my lifetime. And so I'd love to see SES's version of it. Haven't been to Iowa at all yet. And again, been through Iowa more than a few times, although I don't remember seeing much. Hey, oh, South Dakota's coming. That's why I'm like, I can't wait for South Dakota. I can't wait for South Dakota. I'm hoping they got the Mitchell Corn Palace. Obviously, Mount Rushmore. I'd love to see that. Although I don't, there's a whole thing with trademark and what can and can't be depicted and so on and so forth. Although for me, if I was SES, I'd be pitching it to the states like, this could be a very useful piece of tourism for you. The more you let us kind of infer, the more you let us kind of show people, and not the full thing, obviously it's a truck driving simulation, so they're not going to be able to get out and go, but if you allow us to give people a sense, you may find that people are going, hey, I'd like to go there and actually see this thing, you know what I mean? Or I'd like to learn more about that thing, and you start getting more hits on the website or whatever. So it can be very mutually beneficial, and I don't know if SCS has found that yet, that especially in the US where the states are kind of like, well, yeah, you want to depict Mount Rushmore, go ahead, you know what I mean? Obviously you get Crazy Horse Monument is also in South Dakota. You get
and then exit right.
You get Deadwood, where John Hancock was. Not John Hancock. Was it John Hancock? No. It was...
Go straight on.
Oh, I'm drawing a blank. I do this all the time. If you watch the channel, you know that. Jack McCall. Jack McCall shot Wild Bill Hickok. Not John Hancock. Wild Bill Hickok. Jack McCall shot Wild Bill Hickok in the back of his head in a bar in Deadwood, South Dakota. And they used to do a living play, basically. Ooh, red light. And so what would happen is you would meet, if you had tickets, well, even if you didn't have tickets, you would be outside of the bar where it happened. And all of a sudden you'd hear 2 gunshots, bang, bang. And then Jack McCall, or the actor playing Jack McCall, would come flying out of the bar. He'd take off down the street, and then people who had tickets would go to the courtroom, and you'd be able to sit and watch the trial of Jack McCall. And I got to do that when I was a kid. So my dad had a wanderlust. He liked to get out, and he had to go, and he would love to get out, basically, and just, go places. Again, St. Louis, even if something as close as St. Louis, but he liked to get away from the house, get away from stuff, and just be out. So you got to experience stuff like that. My dad was that dad that would
right and then turn right.
Thanks, Sky. He would be the one who would take you to go see the world's largest ball of twine. Right. You know what I mean? Not because he wanted to see the world's largest ball of twine, but because he just had to get out. He just wanted to get out for a couple of days in the summer or something. He's like, what is there to see? Well, over here they got the world's largest ball of twine. Press the following key to handle a job delivery. I want to get rid of this too. I should just go ahead and get that done. So this thing is going to be, it's like right here. Yeah, it's right there. Okay. So, I think what we want to try and do, it is, I got to go up the ramp even. Choy. Oh, Chichonia. Because there's an angle there that I don't know if I'm going to be able to see around, right? As I back this truck up. Wait a minute. What are we looking at? We're looking at, there's a wall there, but that wall even with that? It is even with those dumpsters. Okay, so that's what we're going to use. We're going to use the dumpsters come around now and see. Oh, I think I'm going to be too close to that wall. Come around now and see what I got. Coming in too close, I think. Turn it, turn it. All right, let's try to straighten out a little bit and see what we got. When I look down, I can't see yet. Still can't see the back end. I think I'm coming in. All right, we've hit something. Well, we didn't hit it too hard. Nope, I can't tell. All right, let's stop for a second and just try to get to where are we at here? I'm too shallow is what the problem is. Okay. I came in too shallow, so. Oh. Came in too shallow. I was close, but not close enough. I got alarms going off and buzzers going off, and can we stop? Can we stop that? Okay. All right, now, where am I and what am I doing? All right, I'm doing this. We're going back. And what we want to do is we want to try and get a look around the back of the truck here. Can I get a look around? What am I looking like over here? I'm not bad, I don't think. No. Oh, I hit them. Oh, it's the dumpsters. Actually, I'm gonna go forward again. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Nope. There we go. All right, now bring it. Why? Because I'm hooked up on these parking brake. No, it's I'm hooked up on the wall, but all right, you're hooked up on the wall. What do you do here? Because I don't know if you can get off the wall. One. I want one. Can't seem to get off the wall though. All right, I want to just tell y'all, turn that off for a minute. But I don't know if you saw that, but I just knocked, is that part of the new collision stuff? Where you can now crash into stuff and it has an effect? Because I just flipped that dumpster over. And okay, let's see what we can do here. Okay, doesn't work all the time. Come on, Pete, get this thing in there and let's be done with it. But I don't think the dumpsters would have done that before. We're gonna stop right there. We've had that stupid backing siren on too long, so we're gonna go ahead and take this. It's ugly as all get out, but we'll take it. We're way overboard here. Excellent. We drove 541 miles. Took us an hour and 14 minutes. Took 83.8 gallons of gas. That's our 107th American Truck Simulator World of Trucks contract completed. We made $35,978 and 1,178 XP, and we're going to continue. And I think we're going to call it here because we're running late. And so join me next time, and we'll do, hopefully we'll be doing run number 4 in Hearts in Bloom event here in SCS Software's February event. So until I see you again, be safe, be well, be good, and be back here next time, and we'll talk soon. All right? Bye-bye.